When my hubby heard we'd have triplets, he went into space. There's not enough room in our house for me, let alone kids. But Mitch decided to set up a gym in there. He bought the gym equipment with my savings for the kids. While Mitch was working out, I was setting up the nursery in the pantry. I had to take a second project to pay for the furniture. Then Mitch decided to fulfill his childhood dream. I'm taking a fighter pilot course. He left. I had no idea where to or when he'd be back. My babies were born full term. I really wanted Mitch to be there to see it happen. Why are you calling me? I'll be studying here for another 6 months. But you have kids now. Okay, he said indifferently and hung up. What I found at home horrified me. Turned out Mitch wanted to be an astronaut. He applied for a space mission. I was left on my own with 3 kids, unpaid bills, and empty bank cards. Mitch wouldn't return my calls anymore. I realized I'd lost him forever. It got even worse when I found out about the mortgage debt. As soon as I got pregnant, Mitch stopped paying the bills. My kids could end up with no dad and no home either. It hurt so much I wanted to scream, but I couldn't get depressed. I sold Mitch's gym equipment to make ends meet. The money was barely enough to cover the mortgage debt. Then I found a babysitter for the kids and got a job on TV. As a journalist, I agreed to any business trip. After all, I had to provide for my kids. One day, I was sent to film testing of a new fighter jet. At the airfield, I saw Mitch for the first time in ages. He wasn't a pilot, as I expected him to be. I'm an aircraft fueler, but it's temporary, he explained. Soon, I'll totally be in the captain's seat and be an astronaut. He didn't even ask how his kids were doing. Back home, I filed for divorce. I so hoped Mitch would go into space just so I'd never see him again. 3 years later, Mitch was penniless and came crawling back. They didn't take me as an astronaut. I didn't pass the test. They say my IQ isn't high enough. So here I am. Where are my kids? Your place isn't with us. It's somewhere on Mars. You're a few years too late with your desire to be a dad. My kids already have a father who's always around. He'll never trade them for a pipe dream. I soon terminated Mitch's parental rights and never saw him since.